Good afternoon. The sports world and the Boston world is today focused on celebrating Tom Brady and his retirement from football. And there's all the discussion, did he mention the Patriots in his retirement notice or not? But there's no denying that Tom Brady had 20 of his best years in New England. And he literally transfixed and changed his city and the way we view football and the NFL and the Patriots. And my dear friend Bob Kraft said it so eloquently in his statement, the way he praised Tom like a mensch. Always, even after Tom went to the Buccaneers, he treated Tom like a son, and he really felt that way. And that's where our city should be treating him, because he brought hope to a city that had no hope in football. He brought dominance and success to a city that didn't have it. And of course it takes a team to make a person, and they had the courage and the hope and the faith in him. Even when they picked him at number 199 in the 6th round, they knew and hoped that he would become who he would become. Which reminds me of something else in today's portion. In this week's Torah portion, we read about the tabernacle. God tells the Jewish people to make a tabernacle, a place for God's presence to dwell in this world. And one of the main items used in the tabernacle was acacia wood. As we say it in the Bible, Acacia shittim. Very beautiful wood. The question is, the rabbis ask, how would the Jews have acacia wood in the desert? And Rashi brings a midrash tanchuma, a midrash that says that Jacob, 200 years earlier, when he knew that the Jewish people would be redeemed from Egypt and go into the desert, he planted acacia wood in Egypt, so they should have and be able to take that acacia wood in with them to the desert to be able to build a home for God. And the question, of course, is, as the Lubavitch Rebbe asked, first of all, why 200 years earlier would Jacob plant something like you couldn't find acacia wood somewhere else? And why would they schlep it out? Imagine what it took to schlep it from Egypt into the desert. And the answer that the Rebbe gives is something very powerful. He says the midrash we bring is called tanchuma. It's a midrash of comfort. Jacob recognized that for the next 200 years, the Jewish people would be in a tremendous exile, where it would be so hard and so brutal for them. And he wanted to instill within them hope. He wanted to give them that faith and that hope that they will be redeemed and they will eventually be chosen by God to build them a tabernacle, to build them an edifice in this world for God to dwell in. So he planted those cedar woods, atzei shittim. So in the desert, in Egypt, throughout the hardship, the Jews had something to look at and recognize that there was hope, there was faith, and they were going to come out of it. You know, today's the first day of Rosh Chodesh. Tomorrow we start the month of Adar, the month of joy, the month of hope. You know, they took a poll yesterday, Mammoth County poll. 70% said we want to move on from the pandemic. But more than ever, I think 36% said we're never getting out of this. This is how it's staying. One of the most important things we need is hope. Because hope, when you plant cedar wood in the desert, even in the time of hardship, it gives you hope on what to look forward to. Think about Tom Brady. Think about when Tom Brady came to the Patriots. They needed hope. It wasn't so much only about the talent. It was about his perseverance and his faith in himself and in his faith in what he could accomplish. When we have faith, when we have hope, then we're able to accomplish anything. That's what Jacob did for his children. That's the gift of the Jewish people. Optimism, faith, hope, to always overcome every challenge. And in these darkest of times, as we're waiting to get out, and we're at the end, we need that hope to be able to pull us through. That's what Adar brings us. May it be a joyous month, a celebratory time. We'll continue about Adar tomorrow. Have a great day.